Are you ready to do some yoga? Great. I'm ready to do some yoga. You know what I am ready to do as well? I'm ready to just move my body. Should we move our bodies? Let's move. What's missing? Should we move our bodies to some music? Awesome. Let's have a little dance party. I have this super happy song, and we can move our bodies for the whole song. How does that sound? Great. Okay, I'll put on the music, and you get ready to move your body. Here we go. Oh my goodness, that was such a happy song. And I love moving my body. I love dancing. Whew. But it always gets me a little bit out of breath. I need to take a few big deep breaths. Will you take some big deep breaths with me? Great. Let's all sit down. We'll sit crisscross applesauce, and we'll use a breath ball to help us take some big deep breaths. This is a breath ball, and here's how it works. When I open the ball, we'll breathe in. And when I close the ball, we'll breathe out. We'll breathe in through our nose and out through our mouths. Does that sound good? Great. Let's take 3 big deep breaths together. Ready? Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. That works so well. I love taking big deep breaths. Now we've calmed our breath, and it feels great. Hey, I can feel my heartbeat. Can you feel your heartbeat? Does it go thump, thump, thump? Yeah. Did you know that all the people in the whole world have a heartbeat just like yours? Did you know that all the animals in the world have a heartbeat too? I bet you didn't know that the whole universe has a heartbeat. It does. We just can't hear it because there are so many things that are so loud. What's something that's really loud? That's a great example. I think airplanes are really loud, and rocket ships are really loud. Oh, sometimes thunder is really loud. Hey, people can be awfully loud too, can't they? These things are so loud, they make it really hard for us to hear the heartbeat of the universe. But I had an idea. I thought we can make that sound together. What do you say? Awesome. We'll start by making an O with our mouths. Can you say oh? Good job. And then we'll make a yummy sound. Well, first you better think of something really yummy. Think of it now. And say, mmm. We'll put those two sounds together. Oh, mmm. And that's the sound of Om. And Om is the sound of the heartbeat of the universe. We're going to make one big, beautiful Om together. It's going to be the bestest Om ever. But before we do that, I think we should practice. It's always good to practice something. And it's especially fun to practice things in a silly way. Will you do some silly Oms with me? Awesome. Why don't we do my favorite silly Om ever? Can you pretend that you are in the jungle and you are a great big gorilla? Can you be a big gorilla? Put your hands on your chest. We'll take a big deep breath in and we'll say Om together, like a gorilla. Ready? Breathe in and say Om! That was awesome! Now, I want you to pretend that you are a race car driver. Can you be a race car driver? Get out your steering wheel. Put your car in gear. Take a big deep breath in and say, meow. Now let's go the other way. Take a big deep breath in and say, meow. Wow, you are a great race car driver. Hey, I think we've practiced plenty, and now I think we're ready to make a big, beautiful Om together. But we want to look our very best. So, get out your yoga goggles. Oh, I'm pretty sure you have them in your pockets. Double check. There's one. And there's the other. Put them together and put them on. Oh my goodness, you look fantastic in your yoga goggles. Take them off, take them apart, and put them on your knees. Now we are absolutely ready to make the sound of the heartbeat of the universe. We'll take one big deep breath in and then we'll all say Om. Ready? Breathe in. Om. Wow, that was beautiful. I love that sound. It calms my whole body. Well, now we've calmed our breath. We've calmed our whole body. What do you say we calm our brains? My brain has all these thoughts and ideas and they're jumping around and it's almost like having crazy monkeys in my head. Can you be a crazy monkey? I want to tell those crazy monkeys, shh. And one way I can do that is with a meditation. A meditation is a way for us to calm our minds. We're going to use a mantra meditation. A mantra is a series of words that you say over and over and over again. And when you say those words over and over and over again, they calm your mind and they make you feel better. So, let's all say a mantra meditation together. We're going to say it 3 times. But first we'll practice, so follow along with me. The mantra is, I am safe and I am loved. Great. Now we'll say it all together 3 times. Ready? Put your yoga goggles on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Here we go. I am safe and I am loved. I am safe and I am loved. One more time. I am safe and I am loved. Wow, the crazy monkeys in my brain are awfully quiet. And you know what? I feel really, really safe. And I feel really loved. That's the power of a mantra meditation. When you say things over and over and over again, you start to believe them. So, whenever you need to calm your breath, calm your body, calm your mind, and feel better, find a place to sit. And you can take 3 big deep breaths all on your own. And you can come up with any mantra meditation that you need. Pretty cool, huh? I think so. I got some very interesting news the other day. You know, I live in a place called California. And where I live, it's usually pretty nice. The sun shines a lot. I live by the ocean. And it doesn't get very cold. But you know what? I'm not from California. I'm from a place called Minnesota. Have you ever been to Minnesota? It's way up north, next to Wisconsin and Iowa and North Dakota. And you know what? Even though it's the middle of April, it snowed in Minnesota the other day. I couldn't believe it. It snowed in the middle of April. But I thought, you know what? I thought I could tell you a story all about what it's like to live in a place where it snows. Do you want to use our bodies to imagine what it's like in the winter in Minnesota? I promise, it's really fun. It's also really cold, so I want you to put on an imaginary jacket. Okay, and we probably need an imaginary hat. Okay, we also probably need some imaginary gloves. Okay, now we're ready. Are you ready? It's really fun, I promise. So, Minnesota is called the land of 10,000 lakes. It's because there are lakes everywhere. And when it gets really, really, really cold, the lakes turn to ice. The whole lake turns to ice. The ice is so thick. It's so thick. But underneath all that ice, there's still water. And you know what still lives under that water, even in the cold? Fish. Can you be a fish? Sit on your bottom, point your toes, and then we're gonna bring our forearms, that's this part of our arm, to the floor behind us. It's very important that you make a fishy face. And then we'll send our heart up towards the sky, like this. Great job. So, even though there is so much ice on top of this lake, people like to go fishing. They call it ice fishing. Do you want to go ice fishing? Awesome. So first, we have to carve a big hole in the ice. So you get out this special kind of drill and you put it on the ice and you turn the crank. It's very exciting. And then when you get all the way down until you hit water, then you get out a little chair and you sit. Can you sit in a little chair? And you get out your fishing pole, you drop it in the water, and you wait. That's how you ice fish. You know, it seems kind of boring, but it's actually really fun because you get to spend this time with all your friends. So you always tell lots of jokes. That was so funny. Didn't you tell a joke? Oh, I thought it was funny. Let's laugh again. Did you know that laughing is kind of like that mantra meditation? situation, it calms our minds, it calms our whole body, and it makes us feel better. That's pretty cool, huh? I think so. So not only are there fish still alive in the winter in Minnesota, there are also some very special animals that love the snow. One of them is a great big cat. Can you be a big cat? Come onto your hands and knees. Now, this cat has very special ears. These ears have little tufts that stick out. And this cat has huge paws so that she can walk on top of the snow. She's a lynx. Can you be a lynx? Come onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers really wide because you have huge paws. Then push the floor away and arch your back like you're going to pounce and say, meow. No, that's not what a lynx says. Take a big deep breath in and purr like a lion. Great, that was awesome. I've never seen a lynx in real life because they're very sneaky. But sometimes, if you're way up north in the woods, you'll see their paw prints in the snow. Pretty cool, huh? Another thing we like to do in the snow is we like to go skiing. Now, if you live in California or Colorado or somewhere where there are lots and lots of big, tall mountains, I'm sure you've heard of people who ski down the mountain. But in Minnesota, we don't have any mountains. We ski on the flat ground. It's called cross-country skiing. Do you want to go cross-country skiing? Let's try it. Stand up, bring your feet together, and then bend your knees. Super important. Get your hands out because you have poles in your hands. And then you're going to step one foot behind you and bring it back. And step the other foot behind you and bring it back. Now go a little faster. 1, 2, and now make a swishing sound. Swish, 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 swish. Pretty close. That's awesome. You know, there are lots of other activities that we like to do, and some of them involve the frozen lakes. Have you ever been ice skating? I bet you've been ice skating inside. Well, in Minnesota, we ice skate outside, and we ice skate on the frozen lakes. It's pretty awesome. The ice is so thick that you won't fall through. So, if you get really good at ice skating, maybe you can skate on one foot. Let's try it. Stand on one foot, and then remember, you have an ice skate on, so you gotta balance really, really well. Pick your other foot up and send it straight back behind you. Reach your arms out and say, ta-da! Awesome! Let's try it on the other side. So, remember, you're on an ice skate. Pick up your other foot. Reach it straight back behind you. Reach your arms out and say, ta-da! Oh my goodness, that was awesome! I think you'll be a great ice skater. Well, as fun as it is to do things outside in the snow, one of my favorite things about the snow is the way it hangs on all the trees. When you go out and you see all the green, beautiful trees have turned completely white. Can you be a tree? Stand on one foot. We'll slowly lift our other foot up. And then you gotta reach your arms out and be really strong to hold up all that snow. Great job. Now switch sides. So put this foot down. We'll pick up the other foot and then reach your arms out there really strong as you hold up all that snow. Awesome. Now when the snow covers the whole ground and all the trees, when the sun goes down, it stays really light out. It's almost like the whole world glows. And it's especially bright if the moon is out. Can you be the moon? Reach your arms up overhead, and then, just like a crescent moon, bend to one side. Beautiful. Now let's go the other way. So come all the way back up, reach up like the moon, and to bend to the other side. Awesome. If the moon isn't out, it still is so bright out because the stars are reflected in the snow. Can you be a star? Spread your feet nice and wide. Reach your arms out and twinkle your fingers like a star. It's so beautiful, especially at night when it snows in Minnesota. But you know what? Ooh, it's awfully cold, don't you think? Yeah, I'm starting to shiver. Oh, my hands are really cold. I think we should go somewhere warm. Do you want to go somewhere warm? Why don't we go to the jungle? Let's go to the jungle. And you know what? In order to get really warm, let's go for a jog through the jungle. Yeah! Okay, we don't need these gloves. And we don't need this hat. And I don't think I need my jacket anymore. Are you ready for going on a jog through the jungle? Awesome. I have a song, and we'll jog our way through the jungle, and we'll see all kinds of animals. So follow me. Ready? Let's go.
Our visit to the jungle is fun and a little scary. During the drum solo is when you pose. You better be wary.
Ready?
Murray, you ready to go for a jog?
Let's go.
I'm a jogging through the jungle. I'm a jogging through the jungle to exercise. I'm a jogging through the jungle. I better be careful, I better be wise, 'cause there's a lion over there.
A lion?
He's so loud, I wanna get down.
Get down on your knees.
Open my mouth wide and stick my tongue.
Take a big deep breath in.
At a really loud lion.
And roar. Roar! Do it again. Breathe in. Roar! This time, stick out your tongue. Breathe in. Roar!
Let's go so we can be free. I wouldn't want the lion to be chasing me. Let's go and follow me. What else is in the jungle for us to see?
Can you draw with your hands in the air?
and unwind.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I am definitely not cold anymore. That was so much fun. But I'm out of breath, and I think we should take a few more big deep breaths. What do you say? Awesome. We'll use the breath ball, and we'll take 3 more big deep breaths. Remember, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Are you ready? Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I love taking big deep breaths. It always makes me feel better. And you know what always makes me feel better? Meditations. So let's say our meditation a few more times. Do you remember what it was? That's right. I am safe and I am loved. Let's get out our yoga goggles one more time. Take them off, take them apart, and put them on your knees. And then together, we'll say our mantra 3 times. Ready? I am safe and I am loved. I am safe and I am loved. I am safe and I am loved. I'm awfully warm, and I feel so safe, and I feel so loved. You know what? I feel really loved by you. I hope you feel loved by me, because I love you, and I'm so happy that you are here to practice yoga with me. And you know, it's awfully fun to get to tell you a little bit about where I come from. It's really important to be able to tell your story, so maybe you can tell somebody else about where you come from. That would be pretty awesome. Oh, yogis, it's time to say goodbye. I don't like saying goodbye, but I do it because I know that it's a nice way to tell you that I love you, and it's also an opportunity for you to come back and play another time. So we're going to say goodbye the way yogis all over the world say goodbye. We're going to bring our hands to our hearts, and we're all going to say namaste. Namaste means that the light and the good things inside of me, they see and they love the light and the good things inside of each and every one of you. Isn't that a beautiful way to say goodbye? I think so. So bring your hands to your heart, and on the count of 3, we'll all say namaste together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste.